Welcome all. Today we are going to see about the introduction of isometric projection. Myself, G. Pradish, Assistant Professor, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, Kanyakumari. So the course outcome for the Unit 5 is here we are having the course number C1 number 176.106.5. The course outcome is the student can understand the isometric projection and perspective use for the simple solids. The highest economic level is K2. What is isometric drawing? It is a type of pictorial projection in which all three dimensions of an object are shown in one view. If required, their actual face can be measured directly from it. The condition is in this 3D drawing, an object is placed that its three mutually perpendicular edges are equally inclined with the plane of projection. So all three dimensions axes appear at equal inclination with each other as 120 degrees. So the drawing can be drawn in many ways. Uh, Maybe three-dimensional drawing or photographic or pictorial drawing like that. We can use these three types of words for 3D drawing. So the three axes for isometric views, it indicates as D, L, and H. D, L, H. D, L, H. There are three axes, which is commonly represented in isometric view. Now observe Now observe below given drawings one can note specific inclinations among HLD axis. Iso means same. The word isometric is iso means same, similar or equal. Here one can find equal inclinations among H, L and D axis. Yes. These axes have equal inclination. It is collectively 120 degree. Here some of the shape which is looking isometric view as 2D in front view or top view. The first one is a rectangle of ABCD. Okay, the rectangle of ABCD, which is look like in front view. It's look like in front view. It's look like this. The ABCD in H and the L axis. In top view, it looks like a D and the L. The same rectangle, it looks like D and L. Okay. The triangle also, we are converted it into a rectangle shape or square shape. Then only we can convert it into the isometric view. Here the triangle is converted into rectangle as 1 2 BA. The same 1 2 BA is represented in H and L axis and D and L axis in front and top view. The same as pentagon, we converted this into 1 2 3 4 square, and that 1 2 3 4 square is converted into H and L axis in front view and the D and L axis in top view. In case of circle, we have also converted the circle into a square format like this. The circle is converted into a square format. The square A, B, C, D like that. That square is converted into the D and L axis. Okay. The procedure is we have to draw a basic line like this, baseline like this. Okay. Select any one point and draw a 30-degree line in both sides, D and L axis, both sides, and then mark center points for all the lines like A, B, C, D. Okay. From this A and from this A and B, you have to draw a line connecting to the opposite corner. Like D from D and C, you have to draw a straight line connected to the opposite corner like this. Okay. Then place a compass in this point and measure D or A and draw an arc. And also like the opposite side, place a compass in that point and measure B and C and draw an arc. From point 1, you have to measure A or B. From point 1, you have to measure A or B and draw a long arc. From point 2, measure B or C and draw a bigger arc like this. And from point 4, measure B or C and draw an arc. And from point 3, measure A or B, D and draw an arc. This is the procedure for drawing a circle in 3 dimensions. The same way in front view. This is the top view and this one is the front view. Same procedure. Isometry has some other shapes in front view and top view. Hexagon, circle, rhombus. Those are rhombus methods. Semicircle. All the shapes are converted into a circle, into a square shape or a rectangle shape or rhombus shape, and then we have to draw it in the isometric. Some other shapes in a three-dimensional view. If you want to draw a pentagon in three-dimensional means pentagonal pyramid or pentagonal prism, first you have to convert this pentagonal shape into a square shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then draw a horizontal line. Select any one point. From that point, you have to draw a 30-degree line in D and L, 30-degree line, and then take that measurement from 2 to 1, 2 to 3, and mark it here, and also from 3 to 4, or 1, 4 to 4, and mark it here, and convert this into a square shape. And measure the points A, B, C, D, E from this square, and mark it here in the 3D view. If a pyramid means we have to get a center point, and that from center point you have to measure the axis distance. If the axis distance is given as length is given as 60 or 70 mm, from this axis point, you have to measure 70 mm. That 70 mm is the O dash point, the apex point. From this apex point, you have to join all these A, B, C, D, E points to construct a pyramid like this. If you have to draw a pentagonal prism, just extend all the points to the given axis length. It's lying on HP. This one is standing on HP. Hexagon, pentagon, or the prism are all on same procedure. Then cylinder. For circle, we have to draw the procedure already we discussed by using a center point method. And then some of the shapes we already discussed about that. It's a frustum of a square